welcome to 5 Minute Break Stag Radios podcast, where we actually take a break from uni life and talk about things that make it interesting. I'm your host, Sofia Varela, and today I'm joined with
Monica.
And do you want to introduce a little emotional sport?
Yeah, sprinkles or sparkles, I'm not really sure which, but really cute, and I just like it because it's like soft and it's like a good vibe.
She's going to be sitting here with us.
Exactly. The second guest, okay?
Tell me what course you study and, why did you decide to study that course?
Doing English Lit and creative writing took me so long to transfer to the course, okay? But yeah, I'm just doing it because didn't know what else to do, to be honest. And I really enjoy creative writing. First I did English Lit, but I was just not that passionate.
Yeah.
Whereas creative writing, it's really you can just do what you want. It's more freeing, I feel.
Is there something that you do kind of outside of lectures and kind of keeps you going?
Yeah, pole dancing. Started it recently. It's actually really fun.
Really?
Yeah, it's genuinely so good. What converted me to try it was that my feet got a workout.
Oh,
my
really?
actual, I'd never had that in my life, so I was like, you know what, it's good for core strength as well. And if you're hypermobile, maybe try it because it's good for core strength.
Yeah. How did you get into that?
Oh, my friend does it.
Oh.
So I was just like, eh. And she was she kept trying to be oh, join. And I was can't be bothered. And then I just did one day and I was like, it's actually sound.
That's cool. What have you learned from it? What's the best thing you've done from that?
Okay. Basically, there's this thing called an invert.
Yeah.
And it's where you hold on with the pole with your legs and your ankles and your knees and your thighs grip the pole and you're upside down.
Oh,
and you just go like that and then your hands are free. So it's pretty cool.
And you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And I only started 2 months ago, so flex.
What's something that you're really passionate about that maybe some people wouldn't know about you?
I play guitar, but it's not amazing, I can't lie. It's just for fun. It's just casually. I like to song write because poetry and English Lit, and then obviously the guitar goes together nicely. And yeah, it's just some good fun. And I also love watching Invincible. I'm catching up still, but I am loving it. I know people said that the animation style went downhill, but I don't really care. I just like it for the plot. Yeah, it's not anime, but it's American animated. So it's animated, but I don't even really know if what even classes as an anime. Is it Japanese?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I did go to Anime Society, so I should know this, but I'm a fake. I'm sorry. I just like watching shows. That's literally it.
So about your guitar thing, you do music then? You're into music?
Yeah, I'd say so. I like music. I mean, who doesn't? If you don't, boo. It's not cool, can't I?
So what was on your Spotify Wrapped, or what was the most embarrassing thing on your Spotify Wrapped?
Okay. This is actually an expose on me right now, guys. I'm the first one and I'm getting exposed, so it's okay. I don't mind. But it's probably I love listening to Reddit and
cute.
Am I the arsehole? I can't lie. It's just it's so entertaining. That's my guilty pleasure.
And that was on your Spotify Wrapped?
And Creepcast, but I feel that's not too embarrassing. It's kind of nerdy, but it's Reddit's more embarrassing, I feel.
Who would you say in your life has had kind of the biggest influence on you?
Probably friends, because making friends at uni was damn. I honestly didn't think that I'd make any close friends at uni. I thought I had all my friends at home, and obviously I still do, but it's nice to meet new people, and also just talking to strangers has actually it genuinely just makes my day every time I do it. It's we always just have a nice little interaction, and you learn so much about yourself from just how you interact with other people, and just it's so important to just learn how to live alone, because you're at uni, you're surrounded by people, but when you go away from uni at the end of the day, you're just gonna be alone, so you need to learn how to go out in the world and just be happy on your own. So it's nice to just talk to strangers. It just makes me happy. We always just have a fun time.
Yeah. Would you say that's kind of the biggest thing that you've learned from actually going to uni, was trying to be alone?
Yeah, I think so. Because before, living with your family, you're constantly stifled. I love my family, but you don't really get to know who you are as a person separate from them. And I feel coming to uni, I've really kind of understood what I want and who I want to be for myself. So that's quite cool.
What's been would you say your biggest challenge at uni so far? You mentioned about living alone.
I can't lie, living alone is actually so chill, but the only thing is in first year I was actually so struggling, like just to adjust to cleaning and cooking and like socializing and doing exercise and like just, you know, shopping, like all this stuff together. And then on top of that, obviously learning how to adjust to the uni like life and going to lectures and how to even like study properly, because like I feel like no one teaches you how to do that. But anyway, like that was just so hard, and like it was so draining, and I was just having a really tough time. But also maybe because I wasn't like so passionate about English lit and then like when I went to English lit and creative writing, I feel like that's sort of when things clicked a bit more for me, and I was like, you know what, I'm okay.
What's your favourite thing that you do like in the course? Because I also do it along with you, but like what's your favourite part of it?
I don't know, like I mean I do definitely creative writing part, but like I like the workshops because it's like just hearing other people's ideas and like seeing how they write. You're like, damn, that's cool. Or like you think, oh, I actually like this like style, or oh, maybe you can improve this. And it's like learning how to give criticism is super important, I feel like, because like I think for a certain part of the course, like I heard from some people last year that some people like weren't really giving any criticism, and it's like, we want criticism. Like we want to improve, so be honest. Okay, don't be brutal, but be like polite and honest. So yeah, I think this year I've experienced personally like people have been giving good like criticism, but also like, you know, little compliment sandwich of like compliment, something they like, something to improve, something to think about, or like something nice at the end as well, who knows. But yeah,
do you think that's kind of gone along with time because people are, you know, like you said, getting to know themselves, living at uni? Because it was not like that in first year. Like Monica was saying, it was just all compliments. So do you think that's kind of like happened like over time? Yeah,
I think so. People probably like got more comfortable with the class and just like chilled out and were like, you know what, this is second year, so it counts. We do actually like need to like properly improve and give the feedback where it's necessary, and also learning to like take on the feedback that you feel is like good for your piece, because sometimes people get feedback and you're like, oh, maybe that doesn't really apply, or they didn't really get it in the way that I thought, or I just don't want to do that. And like just learning to like, you know, let that go is also like important, and not take it to heart, but also like say, okay, if a lot of people are saying this one thing, maybe I should change it, you know, kill your darlings kind of thing, which kind of made me sad to do, but I had to, and it did improve my piece. So
tell me a little bit about like your writing process. Like what is it like for you?
My writing process is literally just, if I have a little spark of inspiration, just write. Even if it's like something weird or something like shit, just write it anyway. And then also deadlines, like being accountable. It just literally boom boom boom, there you go, easy. And like having deadlines throughout the year, not just one big one at the end, because then just gets too stressful. Whereas if you have like a few with like, I don't know, your personal tutor, or like, you know, one of the lecturers that maybe like you just feel like, yeah, they would get my work, is so good to like check up, and then they can read it and be like, okay, this is what you've done, cool. And then you have a next appointment and then you write some more, and then they check up on you. It like helps me pace myself, otherwise it just gets too crazy.
Did you see yourself in the future? Like maybe 5 years down the line, where do you want to end up? Like the dream.
The dream? Goddamn. Okay. I mean, past dreams, whimsy, probably like actress, but I'm not trying to be like, it's just, I would do that as a hobby.
You know what, I see it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. But yeah, like, I mean, just something creative, I think. That's the most important for me. Something like where I can be with people and like understand what's going through their brain, and like maybe write, or just something creative. I think I don't want to be like doing the same thing every day. Like it can be the same sort of vibe, but I want it to be like a new challenge every day, so that my brain keeps like working, doesn't get like stale or something.
If only we could go back and speak to our younger selves, is there a piece of advice that you would give to your younger self, your fresher self, or even like, you know, from when you were like a child?
I definitely would. I'd say ask for support. Okay, there's a lot of support in the uni. If you know where to look, there's like, if you're neurodivergent or disabled, there's like DNI support, disability neuroinclusion. They're really good. And then I'd say like Wellbeing Centre and the Hive. like there's lots of stuff that you can seek out, and you can just like research online as well, because like I think checking in with your personal tutor as well is like a good easy way to get into that. Just ask for help. Like if you don't know what you're doing with your course, literally just be like, hey teacher, like not teacher, this is like so secondary school, I've literally been like out of secondary school for 3 years. Okay, hey lecturer, like, you know, I don't get this or I don't get that. Like I asked Gabriele, like, oh, you know, can you clarify what this question means? Like, did you want us to analyze language, genre, and like form all together, or just one of them? And he was like, oh, one of them, so you can focus. I was like, okay, cool, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to like make sure. So yeah, just like ask all the questions you can. Like don't be afraid of getting things wrong, because everyone gets things wrong, and like that's just a part of learning. Like I know that's so cliche, but it's true. Like, you know, like when I started at this uni, I took a gap year, so I was like 19. And it's like, I've grown so much as a person, like through all the struggle. I know that's so annoying, but it's like through all the struggle, I became stronger. And it's like, I did, and it was like shit. But at the same time, there were loads of great things, like, you know, my friends and coming to the like course, and I mean, like the lectures and stuff, that all made it like a lot brighter, you know? I think it's good to learn to be alone, like I said earlier, but also don't be afraid to like reach out and like just chat to random strangers and chat to your like course mates, because you never know who you could be friends with. Like, could just be an unexpected friendship. I'd say basically, to conclude, the advice is just like put yourself out there and never be afraid to like ask for help, and just like be your real self.
So finally, is there a question that you have for the next student coming on 5 Minute Break?
I do. Thought of it before this podcast, literally on the whim, but my question is, what is your most embarrassing or like guilty pleasure from your Spotify Wrapped from last year, or just in general? You know, we can open the question a bit further than that. Some people might not like Spotify or, you know, listen to music, which is crazy, but fair enough.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching this episode of 5 Minute Break. Don't forget to do the liking and the following and the subscribing and the sharing and all that YouTube stuff. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.